Well, the old hippie biker here. We're going to be talking about helmet cams and cameras and the problems I've been having. About a little over a year ago, yeah, it was a year ago or so, I bought me a GoPro Hero 7 Black and shot a few videos with it. And I continuously was having trouble with the sound. And and after contacting GoPro and doing their manual update and whatever, I finally came to the conclusion I needed to return that camera. Since that camera I didn't buy directly from GoPro, I bought it through Amazon. I returned it to Amazon for a full refund. Then I turned around and bought a Hero 8 Black directly from GoPro. Well, that camera was working pretty good. 10 months later, all of a sudden, I started having troubles with the Hero 8. But this time, it was an issue of freezing. I'd be out doing a shoot, and a lot of times I'll put the camera on my helmet cam and be out riding and things like that, and talking about whatever the subject is I'm talking about that during that episode. And I get going along, and then the picture would just freeze. It would continue recording sound. And this happened maybe the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 times going out. Contacted GoPro. Of course, their first solution is to do a manual update, even though my camera was currently updated to the latest firmware. And I did that, last Friday, and went out and did a shoot on Saturday. And voila, what happens, and get about 6 minutes into the clip, and I get the same thing. Picture freezes, sound keeps going. And so I contacted GoPro. We went, we talked a little bit and everything else. Says, okay, well, I'll send the camera back and we'll send you a replacement. And so I did. But I went on YouTube and did a search, and I've noticed that, the Hero 7 especially, was having problems. And then the Hero 8 was having problems, and the problem with freezing seems to be very common. So right now I'm waiting for my GoPro to come back. Currently, right now, I'm recording this with my Android I bought a few weeks ago. And so I hope the quality be okay. But while waiting, I looked at the tracking. I sent the camera off UPS on Monday. And as of today, my camera still, they're not going to ship me a new one until they get the old one. My camera still hasn't reached its destination for me to get the new one. But, on Tuesday, I decided to get me an Osmo Action. And pretty cool. Osmo Action. And plus I ordered a charging kit. I'm going to, unbox this, and I'm going to give it a try on my helmet cam. And before I unbox that, I'm going to talk more about my helmet cam setup, in which on this helmet cam setup, I use this helmet, and it happens to be modular. I was using a Bitwell lane splitter, and this is how you pronounce it, Schubert, German-made helmet. I went to the local, what's it called, Cycle Gear? Yeah. Anyways, I talked to the guy there about what would be a good helmet, that'd be more quiet, because the lane splitter, no matter what I did, I couldn't get rid of the wind, wind noise low enough so where it didn't disturb me. I love my Bitwell helmet. I really do. A good friend of mine, actually gave me that as a gift, and before I started using it as a helmet cam, and I still have it. It's sitting over there across there on top of my stereo. Anyways, this Schubert, it's a modular helmet. I don't know if you can see inside. Got me a Panda. I believe it's called a Panda. And microphone setup. And that works pretty good for the sound and everything. But one thing about the setup, I'm going to be changing the way I do my camera here. I've been using this device here, which, you know, you clip in right here. Well, let's see, can you see it? Yeah, well, let's get it closer. This device right here, and which is, you know, which a lot of the motovloggers use, to, you know, to put your camera on there. And but the problem with this that I've been having is, you know, this has got movable parts. You can get them, you know, before I go out riding and shooting, I'd sit, put this on here, put the camera on here. I even get a little level out to make sure I get it level, so I have a, you know, a level horizon. And I use a stabilizer on the camera and everything. But because I take this helmet up sometimes and I push it back down and everything, these little joints move. And the reason I use this is so I could level it to where, you know, the lens was going straight out directly center while I was riding and everything. And I go, this ain't working right, you know. Why can't I find one that'll stay nice and stable and, you know, won't move to the point where I wind up, you know, having the horizon like this as I'm going down the road. Well, did a little search. You know, I watched some videos. There's some people that have been mounting directly on the front here using the regular GoPro curve mount and everything else. But there's a lot more curve here for the tape, the GM tape, to catch on there and be nice and steady. So I went and did some search, and I got this little thing. And of course, it's got GM tape, and I don't know if you can see it right here. Let's see if I can get it where I want you to see it. You can mount this up here, and it's got nice lines. You know, got a nice line right there. I can, you know, get it fixed up to there, centered right there, and then nice lines right there. And I'll always have a nice level horizon, except for when I'm leaning and whatever and anything. So I'm going to put this on, take this old buckle thing off the side here, and put this on. Of course, the camera, when I do that, it's going to be, you know, it's not going to be in the center. It's going to be off a little bit. But a lot of people, you know, have been using chin mounts and things like that. And I figured out why, as opposed to trying to keep, you know, the center of your shot directly in front of you. It's going to be over a little bit, but my horizon will still be level. And each time I lift this up and put it back down, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to mess up, you know, accidentally move anything here that's going to cause any dramatic changes. So that's a project I'm going to be working on shortly here. I don't know if I'm going to videotape it all or not. But right now we're going to do an unboxing and see what I got here from dji. I don't know. I have this problem with G's and J's, you know. I want to pronounce them both G. And let me go get my letter opener. Yeah, get my old letter opener, box cutter, whatever, you know. And you know, there's two sounds I really like, and you can guess one of them. I bet you can guess the other. Okay. And here we go. You know, of course, I don't do that Saturday night fighting or partying anymore. Being old, it's really stupid. Yeah, it's, you know, people, you know, whatever you do it in moderation, but, and enjoy life. You got the ceramics off of it, and let's see, how else does this box open? And does it slide out that way? Ah, here's the problem. There's a little bit of tape right there. We're going to take it out and see what we got in the box here. We got nice looking cam. Of course, it's got its case. You know, I looked at some videos too that did battery test life, and this has a little bit longer battery life than the GoPro 8. And of course, I think the 9 has a better battery life than this. I use a bigger battery, but this right now you can get from DJI for $199, and the new and of course it's got its case. And a new Hero 8 is going for, what is it, $399? And even though I'm a member, I can get it down to $349. But it, you know, this is still $150 cheaper. And there's other things you need, like the media mod to plug in the sound and whatnot, which you know, that's what, $60 if you're a member of the GoPro, whatever you call it. I'll put a link down what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is a nice little camera. And another thing I noticed on the reviews, and that's, you know, it seems like it's going to be a little bit smaller than the old GoPro. But things I like about on the reviews is you got this front screen there. So if you're using this, like, you know, on a stick, and you can center your picture better. And there's, you know, I'll put down a link of a full review of someone else that does reviews on photography for this. But I purchased this for my helmet cam. Of course, I'm going to still use my GoPro when it comes in. I don't think I'm going to use it on my helmet cam though, but I'm going to use it and see how it does. And like I said, it's really aggravating with that freezing problem. And what we got, box here, and in this box, and we got a battery case, and the battery. One thing that I noticed in the reviews I saw on this is this battery case cover is integrated with the battery, and I believe this will go in there like, the light's up. Look at that. Yeah. But that's pretty interesting. And a nice little battery case, which on the GoPro there was no battery cases for it. And we got instruction manuals or safety manual in this box. Just set that right there. Also got a charging kit. Let's see how we open this. And my handy dandy Milano box cutter. By the way, these are legal in my home state, so yeah, it's not like I went down to Mexico and bought one and smuggled it across the border. I bought it at a local knife shop. And I got 2 more of these batteries. And so, and another one. So I have 3 batteries. That's what I have for my GoPro. Got my plug to put in the computer, and a locking mount. Let's see something. Yeah. Which I totally don't understand how these work, but it's a locking mount. I don't have anything to lock on it. Or do I? Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool. So I got a curved adapter and a straight adapter, and they're round so they don't get confused with the GoPro products. There's nothing in that box. And what else I got in here? My charging unit. And okay, Doesn't look like they sent a cord with this. Look in that box there. You know, the 3-part charger, and it's got a little instruction manual to the charging unit. So that's kosher. And so what I got, that there is what I got out of the box. And this is going to be my new helmet camera, I believe, once I get it all charged up and change the mount on the helmet. That's it for this video. Like I said, GoPro, they take great pictures when they take them. And of course, you know, I'm not getting a refund on the GoPro. I'm waiting for the replacement to come in. But I wanted a second camera anyway, so I can use one of the cameras, you know, all set up, you know, for doing vlogging type things, walking around filming things like that. And hopefully the GoPro that I get, the replacement, will work okay. And I'm going to use the Osmo Action for my helmet cam. And anyways, that's it for today. If you like this video, hit like. Don't forget to share. And definitely subscribe. I need more subscribers. And hopefully we'll be getting more motorcycle video as time goes by. And of course, you know, like I said, it's just a blog about an old hippie. And just share my life with you. I hope you enjoy sharing my life with you. Anyways, God bless you all. We'll see you later.